Wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Jordan have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Pete,
Paredes concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's had a shot!
well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Senesi. Acuna. And it's played forward. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Back into the middle. De Paul. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romero. Oh, can he get onto this? Acuna cuts it out. De Paul. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Martinez chooses to deal with it himself. Moved on forwards. De Paul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And a chance! And he's there to clear it. Senesi gets it away. And he cuts out the supply. De Paul. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Simeone. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Oh, it's come loose. McAllister. Nice interception, well timed. Played towards the front line. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Senesi. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a throw. Takes aim and crosses. And it's hoisted clear. He's in, surely! He's got options in the box. He's having a shot! Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Paul. Otamendi. Romero. And back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Messi. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Senesi. Senesi forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Senesi, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Alvarez. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Otamendi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lofted upfield. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Jordan, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's a throw-in. Calmly anticipates. And it's Paredes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that has been cleared. Romero. And that has been clubbed away. Otamendi have it back and can go again. The pull played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Good take and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Alvarez clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Messi. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Still goalless. Crossed it again.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two.
Tries a shot! Spread out to the left. Now here's a mighty effort! In again. Otamendi attempts a clearance. McAllister. Otamendi gently done. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Moved on forwards. Real chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Argentina have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great reaction! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That has been knocked clear. McAllister. Messi. Tries a measured ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Caresses it through. The Paul getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Acuna, and it's played forward. Oh, good spread. Can he deliver? Goes for a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And here's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's de Paul. De Paul! Danger averted for now. Over to the left. Across it goes. And he's there to clear it. De Paul aim forwards. Messi. Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he spark a counter here? Acuna, gently done. And he's there to get it away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Otamendi. And it's played forward. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! McAllister. Senesi. Acuna. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Simeone. Oh, shooting chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Argentina really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Spread out to the left. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ooh, delicate chip through. Alvarez is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Plays it through. Header! Romero. Paredes. McAllister. Delivers with whip. And he's there to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. "15 minutes till half-time. Chooses to go back. Well read. And the danger is averted. Could move up a gear here. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Proves too strong. Otamendi. Messi. And here's Alvarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Can he get onto this? Senesi getting this one clear. The pull forwards and with intent. Simeone. Acuna shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Acuna gets over and intercepts. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. It'll be a throw-in. And he's got his cross in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He can get that clear. Chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That'll be a throw-in. Otamendi. Senesi forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Romero, McAllister, Senesi shifted upfield. McAllister. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Otamendi. Paredes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Alvarez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Deftly away. Do have a chance to counter here. Is onto it in a flash. Otamendi makes the interception. Simeone, he's found a way through. Acuna. And they've got a throw. Simeone, De Paul, and here's McAllister, aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. Quality ball. Senesi. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Cross goes in there. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. McAllister. Paredes.
De Paul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has been cut short. Acuna. McAllister. De Paul, gently done. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's come to nothing. Romero. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. And here's Messi. De Paul. Now it's De Paul. Turns and goes back. That's been drilled forward. And it's played forward. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's De Paul. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Romero looking to run onto it. Oh, this looks sharp. Alvarez. McAllister. Looking here to chip it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. A corner it is then. That has been knocked clear. And that was very necessary. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Simeone, and here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Alvarez. The pull gently done. So Simeone! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's the pull. Shot a goal! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
.3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. And he's running through. This one, and Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina are having a ball here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Otamendi. Romero. Paredes. Otamendi aim forwards. Romero, nicely aimed pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's the pull. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break at pace. Oh, well measured. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Senesi is there, and he can get that clear. Jordan with another chance from a corner. McAllister attempts a clearance. Over to the left. Ball comes in. It's out for a goal kick. Otamendi shifted upfield. Romero. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. The Paul wins the duel this time. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, nice touch. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Romero, gently done. De Paul, and it's Messi. In by Messi. Great chance! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's going to be another corner. That has been knocked clear. That's good play. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Alvarez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Moved on forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Paredes. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Paredes. Otamendi. And it's played forward. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Simeone. Very nicely done. Acuna, and he whips it in. That's an excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister tries a deft little ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Over to the left. Cleared without complication. Alvarez. Nicely intercepted. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. Nice control. Shoots! No mistake! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Jordan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Otamendi.
Argentina will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Argentina have somehow to break through, though. McAllister. Simeone. Simeone going full tilt down the left. Acuna. Acuna forwards and with intent. Clears it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Clipped into space. Oh, sweet feet. Otamendi gets it away. Simeone done delicately. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's to Paul. Messi. Romero. Up he goes! Not out the best in the keeper. Time for a change in personnel.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Messi goes short. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. McAllister. Alvarez chasing after it. Out to the right. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Senesi, aim forwards. Otamendi. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alvarez. Simeone. And here's the pull. Proves too strong. Has a look and plays it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the volley. Acuna cuts it out. Senesi. Simeone. Otamendi. And it's played forward. De Paul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Senesi makes the interception. De Paul. And it's Messi. And it's been played through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. Oh, almost a sixth! They've played it short. They get a throw in. Driven forward. Otamendi cuts out the pass. McAllister. Alvarez. Messi on two now and looking for three. There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Calmly anticipates. Messi. De Paul. Alvarez. This has gone, that's a foul. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Romero. De Paul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. De Paul at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Otamendi gently done. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. 75 minutes played. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Jordan are down to 10 men. That is delicious! A finish right from the top drawer. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. Oh, that is a bit special. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance to deliver. Brilliantly cut out. Alvarez. Otamendi. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? That is a little undercooked. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is lovely. Otamendi tries to clear. Senesi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Succumbs to the pressure. It's run loose here. Out to the left it goes. Acuna. Alvarez. De Paul. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Messi. De Paul. Paredes played with finesse. Flings it across. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Acuna. Moved on forwards. Now it's Simeone. He is through here. Simeone's cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi aimed forwards.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alvarez. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, played right into his path. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Simeone!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. Caught offside that time. Jordan are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Looks across and plays it in. McAllister. And it's lofted through here. And he's heaved it away. Spread out to the left. Senesi can get it clear. That has been knocked clear. Shoots! Martinez herring after the ball here. Jordan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well read, nice interception. That's tidy. Lofted in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Senesi. Paredes. Otamendi. Paredes. De Paul. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. Acuna. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. There will be 4 extra minutes. Calmly anticipates. Oh, good spread. Crosses it in here. Paredes clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Otamendi. Senesi. Otamendi gently done. Romero. A chance to play it in. Big Chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. De Paul, Tagliafico, McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's played through. Acuna. Cleared away. Gonzalez. Played in deep. And back out it comes. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul. Paredes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?